2006, my partner and I both read Grub by Anna LaPay and Bryant Terry. Moved and inspired by their compelling arguments for buying local organic food, we committed to undertake their community food audit and discovered that 10 minutes away from our home in Watsonville was a vibrant organic farm with openings in their community-supported agriculture shares. 2006 marked the year we met Live Earth Farm. During our share pickups, we were encouraged by Tom Braz and his family to explore the farm, swing on the swings, visit the chicken and goats, pick strawberries and tomatoes, dance around a solstice fire, shear a sheep, wash the wool, and felt. The farm quickly became not just a place where we stopped weekly to pick up our fruits and vegetables, but a place where we spent hours during that pickup, wandering and exploring. Our daughter Zora, who began wandering the farm when she was 1.5, is now 7, and she holds tight to what she calls her magic ride with Farmer Tom. During one pickup, he saw Zora upset because we didn't get golden raspberries in our share that week. He looked in the refrigerator in the old barn. No luck. Then he said, "There's more down in the other cooler in the new barn. You want to go for a ride?" Zora, who was still in preschool at the time, nodded and climbed in the front seat of Tom's pickup, and off they went, through the farm paths, past the sheep, down the crazy steep hill, to find her most favorite fruit. To this day, every summer, Tom tells her where the patch of golden raspberries has moved. "Go pick some," he tells her. Zora received a letter from her cousin Connor, who at the time was in the 2nd grade. The letter was accompanied by a paper-cut boy, Flat Stanley, who needed to go on an adventure of his own for a class project. Zora took Flat Stanley to the farm, where he met the farm dogs, the solar panels, the greenhouses, the educational garden, the goats, and some of the amazing farm educational staff. Soon after Flat Stanley returned to his home, Connor asked his parents if he could grow his own garden, a garden that he continues to this day. So if my daughters Zora and Malalai, if my nephew Connor can see the world so powerfully from even a few visits to the farm, from learning about how seeds grow and become the food that nourishes us, from thinking about the bigger questions of our land and sustainable farming practices, from knowing it is our neighbors who grow our food, from realizing that we too can grow food, and from sharing our extra food with those community members in need. What if every kid had this chance? What would our community be like? The Live Earth Farm Discovery Program, the educational nonprofit organization affiliated with the farm, serves about 1,400 youth a year, bringing them to the farm to give them this same chance. About 100 of these youth are involved in ongoing educational visits, where they visit the farm repeatedly over the course of the school year and engage in hands-on, sustained curriculum. The Discovery Program subsidizes the cost of many such visits, chartering a bus, waiving fees, making it possible. A few years back, a friend of mine posted to Facebook, "Fundraiser today for EA Hall at McDonald's on Freedom Boulevard. Please support." Zora and I went through the drive-thru where one of EA Hall's teachers was taking orders for McDonald's cookies, from which they received a donation. I told her I'd buy 1 pack of cookies, but really I just wanted to give her some money. "I'm sure you need classroom supplies." She said, "I do. I don't have any paper in the classroom." I handed her some cash. Get what you need. EA Hall is one of the Watsonville middle schools that has had ongoing partnerships with the Discovery Program. Students visit Live Earth Farm, and staff from the program visit their classrooms in a year-long collaboration. If the teachers can't afford to buy paper, they certainly can't afford to charter a bus to get their students to the farm. Donations and fundraising for the Discovery Program ensure that those students can get there. Teachers shouldn't have to sell McDonald's cookies to get supply money, but they also shouldn't have to choose between buying paper and giving their students a chance to see their relationship to food, to the land, to their community as one that sustains, that feeds their bodies and minds and spirits, sustenance. All students should have the chance to run free without risk in the outdoors, to hold a baby goat for the first time, to appreciate the work it takes to plant and grow and harvest, to stand alone in the middle of a wheat field and just feel the sun. All students should have this access, not just the ones whose schools can afford it. The Discovery Program's annual fundraising dinner is coming up on Saturday, September 22nd. I, along with other board members, including members of the Banana Slug String Band, would love to pour you some wine while you enjoy a 4-course dinner on the farm, prepared by local chefs. Tickets are still available. As an educator, I understand that you might not be able to afford these tickets, but you can still help us. What can you afford? $5? $10? What can you give to help ensure that more students can taste what my own daughters have had the privilege of receiving simply by roaming the farm? My children aren't any more special or unique than others, yet because of the downsized budgets of our county's schools, they do occupy a place of privilege, and that has got to change. I want every child in this county to experience what they have. Back in 2006, Anna LePay and Bryant Terry reminded me that we worry that any action we may take will be just a drop in that proverbial bucket. But really, it is the groundswell of hundreds and thousands of drops that fills the bucket, the daily small actions taken by many. Every time we eat, we become part of something much bigger than our individual selves. We can fill that bucket. Won't you join us?